So the funny thing about doing this initial video is that it goes all the way back, actually, in my story, to 30 years ago. It was 1992 when all of this began. Back then, George W. Bush was president. The Cold War had just ended. Macaulay Culkin was being left alone for a second time. Michael Jordan and the NBA were taking the Olympics by storm. And believe it or not, in December 1992, the first text message was sent. But for me, in 1992, at 34 years old, with a young family, running 4 different businesses, involved in so many different ways, I had a sense that there was more to life than what I was doing, but I wasn't really sure what. So I went through a process, a kind of self-directed process of developing a personal mission statement. Who did God create me to be, and what did He call me to do? And it was there that I came to this aha moment that God's called me to be a teacher of life. Not a teacher of one thing, but a teacher across all the different spheres of life. What I was learning in that year is that life doesn't work in nice, neat little boxes. In order for life to work in the best way, in the most fulfilling way, we need to pay attention to all the areas of life. We need to pay attention to our finances, to having the kinds of relationships that we want. We need to pay attention to our health. We need to give attention to where our faith is growing or not growing. And it's in the totality of all of these areas, looking at all of these areas, that we find fullness of life without necessarily being overfilled. And so that's why I love so much this place that I am in, of being what I hope to be, a teacher of all of life. So many people focus in one area, but my joy and my passion is helping people in all of the breadth that life comes at us in this crazy world. So the way this looks is that I've got 2 platforms. I have Space for Life, which are deeper reflections and stories and musings about all of the various categories of life and how we live our best life. And then I have Links for Life, which shares my particular passion and love for the game of golf and the things that it teaches us about growth and about God. It's the intersection of golf, growth, and God. So if you're a person who is interested in growing and diving deeper and experiencing more of life, then it may be Space for Life or it may be Links for Life. But both of them will hopefully lead you and I into a deeper, more beautiful, fuller life.